Costco membership fees just went up, but very few will know that some items will save you hundreds and thousands throughout 2025. Today, I'm revealing the 10 Costco items you'll regret not buying this year. Let's dive in. 1. The legendary rotisserie chicken. Do you know that delicious rotisserie chicken you grab at Costco for $4.9? Well, that same price has been locked in since 2009. Costco has kept that chicken at the same price for over 15 years while losing money on every single chicken they sell. And they are doing this because they are playing a much bigger game that experts also call a loss leader. It's a product they sell below cost on purpose, sometimes even below what it costs them to make it. The whole point is to get you inside the store. They strategically place them way in the back of the warehouse. So when you walk in thinking, I'll just grab a quick chicken for dinner, you have to walk past aisles and aisles of other stuff. Before you know it, your cart is full of bulk toilet paper, those giant muffins, and maybe some organic quinoa you swear you'll cook this time. This simple strategy is the backbone of Costco's entire business model. That cheap chicken drives foot traffic, keeps people renewing their memberships, and subsidizes the rest of their operation. That's where Costco makes its real money. Now, for $4.99, you get each chicken that weighs about 3 pounds, and once you remove the bones, you're left with 2 full pounds of cooked tender meat. That's enough to feed a family of 4 for dinner, with plenty left over. You can shred that meat and toss it in salads for quick lunches all week. Make wraps and sandwiches, or throw it into pasta and even turn it into chicken enchiladas or a creamy fettuccine alfredo. Don't even think about throwing away those bones. They're liquid gold for making rich, flavorful broth that would cost you way more at the grocery store. Just toss them in a slow cooker with some vegetables and water, and you've got restaurant-quality stock. 2. Tires. The Michelin Defender LTX MS2. Honestly, buying tires is one of the most boring and expensive things you'll ever do for your car. Most tire shops show you a price that looks cheap at first, but then they hit you with surprise charges including installation fees, balancing, valve stems, and much more. And by the end, the bill is way higher than what you expected. But Costco flips the game. When you buy tires at Costco, like the Michelin Defender LTX MS2, which is perfect for trucks and SUVs, then their price includes everything: free installation, balancing, nitrogen inflation, which holds pressure better than normal air, new valve stems, and even a 5-year road hazard warranty. That means if something happens, like a nail in the tire, they'll fix it for free. And they don't stop there. You also get free tire rotations, flat repairs, and inflation checks for the entire life of the tire. That's lifetime service all bundled into the price. So if you're buying a 4 Michelin Defender tire at Costco, the full set costs around $1,015, including everything. Meanwhile, if we compare it with that tire rack, a popular online store, their base price looks similar at first, about $1,111, but then you add $80 for shipping, $120 for installation, and another $100 for those lifetime services that Costco includes for free. And that's a difference of over $235 on just a single purchase. 3. The 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. And just like the tire industry, the travel world is full of offers that look good at first, but end up missing key things. On the housing deals, there are many hidden charges, including meals, room upgrade costs, and many more, but not exactly with Costco Travels because it negotiates better travel deals than most people can ever get on their own. If you're an executive member, the deal gets even better. First, you get access to exclusive travel packages, and second, you earn 2% cash back on whatever you spend. On top of that, many trips include a digital Costco Shop card, basically like a Costco gift card you can use for future shopping. Let's look at a real example. A 7-night Western Caribbean cruise for 2 on Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas. Costco's base price for 2 people is around $1,588, compared to about $1,676 elsewhere. Then Costco adds a $150 shop card and your 2% cash back reward, which is about $32. That brings your final effective price down to around $1,406. Compared to booking the same cruise elsewhere, that's a saving of more than $269. And remember, this isn't a discounted trip that cuts corners. It's the same cruise, the same cabin, and in many cases with more perks included. Fourth, Kirkland Signature Hearing Aids. When people think about expensive medical gear, hearing aids are right at the top. In most places, a good pair can cost anywhere between $3,000 to $8,000, and that's without even counting the hidden fees like fittings, service visits, or replacement warranties. It's confusing, overpriced, and for many people just completely out of reach. But not for Costco, because they partnered with one of the top hearing aid companies in the world, Sonova, and now offer premium-level hearing aids under their own Kirkland Signature brand. These aren't basic models either. They're high-tech, top-tier devices, and they cost just $1,499 for the full pair. And that's not all. That price also includes a free hearing test, professional fitting, full loss and damage protection, follow-up care, and even a massive 180-day trial period. Now compare that to a traditional audiology clinic. You'll pay anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000, and you'll often get charged extra for the hearing test, follow-ups, or insurance. And the trial period, usually just 30 to 60 days. When you do the math, Costco is saving people anywhere from $1,500 to over $6,000 just on one purchase. 5. Costco Optical. Just like their hearing aid game, Costco's optical centers quietly dominate the eyeglasses market, and most people have no idea. Consumer Reports consistently rank it as the best place to buy glasses, and once you understand the value, it's easy to see why. A standard eye exam at Costco usually costs between $70 to $110, which is already cheaper than most private clinics. And a complete pair of single vision glasses starts at around $133, including both frames and lenses. Now, even if you need advanced progressive lenses, Costco offers Kirkland Signature HD lenses that use high-end manufacturing tech for a sharp, customized experience without the sky-high price tag you'd find at designer optical chains. If you're buying for just one person, you'll save a good chunk. But if you've got a family and multiple people wear glasses or contacts, those savings stack up fast. 6. Gas stations and the Kirkland Signature myth. Then there are gas stations. A lot of people assume that cheap gas must mean low quality. But Costco flips that idea on its head. Their fuel is top-tier certified, which is a special standard created by major car companies like BMW, GM, and Toyota. It means the gas has more cleaning agents than what's legally required, and that makes a real difference. Studies show that using top-tier fuel can lead to 19 times fewer engine deposits than regular gas. So yes, Costco gas is not just cheaper, but it's better for your car. And it was usually cheaper, around 20 cents less per gallon than other local stations. Now let's say you drive the average 13,500 miles a year and your car gets around 25 miles per gallon. That means you're using about 540 gallons per year. And at a savings of 20 cents per gallon, that's $108 saved per year just on gas. That alone pays for a basic Costco membership. And if you're an executive member, it covers most of that too. But gas is a habit. You refill regularly, weekly or every other week, and every time you do, you're already at Costco. That quick gas stop often turns into, let me just grab a few things inside, and suddenly you're back in the warehouse again. Let's say you go inside and grab something with the Kirkland Signature label on it. Most people think Kirkland is just a generic store brand, but it's not even close. Kirkland products are made by top global brands. We're talking about companies like Starbucks, Duracell, and even big skincare brands. They make the product. Costco strips away the fancy packaging and expensive ads, slaps on the Kirkland label, and sells it to you for way less. 7. Kirkland Signature Extra Virgin Olive Oil. The olive oil market is a mess. There's a ton of mislabeling, fake products, and bottles that say extra virgin but are anything but. It's confusing and in some cases straight up shady. But Costco doesn't play that game. Their Kirkland Signature 100% Italian extra virgin olive oil is certified by Bureau Veritas. a global third-party agency that checks everything from the olive grove to the bottle. That means what you're buying is real, verified olive oil, not some cheap blend pretending to be premium. Now, even with inflation and supply chain problems, like poor harvests in Europe, Kirkland's olive oil still beats big-name brands in most countries. In the United States, Kirkland's extra virgin olive oil costs around $10.50 per liter. Bertollium, a well-known brand, sells for about $15.50 per liter. 8. Kirkland Signature Coffee. Then there's Kirkland Signature Coffee. Now, most people don't know this, but a lot of Costco's Kirkland Signature Coffee is roasted by Starbucks. Yes, the same Starbucks that charges $5 for a latte. That includes blends like the House Blend and Espresso Blend. Now here's the trick. When you buy a bag of Starbucks coffee from their store or a grocery shelf, you're not just paying for coffee beans, you're paying for the brand name, the fancy packaging, the real estate, and the ads. That's the brand tax. But when Starbucks roasts for Kirkland, all that extra cost disappears. The result? You get Starbucks-level coffee without the Starbucks price. Let's break it down. A 2.5-pound bag of Kirkland House Blend costs around $19.39, which works out to about $7.76 per pound. Meanwhile, a 12-ounce bag of Starbucks House Blend costs $9.89. That's over $13 per pound. That's more than 41% cheaper for coffee roasted. By the same company. If you drink coffee every day, or live in a household that does, the savings stack up fast. You could easily save hundreds of dollars a year just by switching to the Kirkland version. 9. Kirkland Signature Bath Tissue. Then there's Kirkland Signature Bath Tissue. Now, this might not sound exciting, but let's compare the numbers. A big pack of Kirkland Signature Bath Tissue, that's 30 rolls, each with 380 sheets, costs about $24.98. That gives you a total of 11,400 sheets, which comes out to just 22 cents per 100 sheets. Now compare that with Charmin Ultra Soft. The same number of rolls, but only 264 sheets per roll. You're paying around $32.98 for just 7,920 sheets. That's 42 cents per 100 sheets, nearly double the cost of Kirkland. Now you might think it's just cents, but that's exactly the point. For a family, this boring product alone could save you $50 to $100 a year. And that's just from toilet paper. These small savings add up across your entire cart. Paper towels, trash bags, laundry detergent, and dish soap. The more boring the product, the better Costco's deal usually is. But here's the ultimate Costco hack, the one that pays you back. If you switch from a basic membership to an executive membership, you earn 2% cash back on everything you spend. That includes groceries, gas, travel, optical, and even insurance services in some cases. So if your household spends around $5,000 a year at Costco, which is easy for a family, that's $100 in cash back. Right there. Enough to pay off the upgrade fee. 10. The executive membership. If there's one trick that brings everything together, it's this. The executive membership is the master key to unlocking Costco's full power. See, the basic Gold Star membership is just a fee you pay to get inside. But the executive membership, that's different. Here's how. When you become an executive member, you earn 2% cash back on almost everything you buy at Costco. That includes groceries, gas, travel bookings, pharmacy, optical, the works. Now the upgrade from Gold to Executive costs $65 a year, but you start earning that back as soon as you cross $3,250 in spending for the year. And if you're a regular shopper, or just book a single vacation or buy a new set of tires, you've already crossed that line. Once you go beyond that, Costco starts paying you. Spend around $6,500 a year and you get back $130, enough to cover the entire executive fee and your original membership. So if you're the kind of shopper who's already doing the math, then upgrading your membership is a great idea. And these are the top 10 Costco items that will not make you regret buying in 2025. And if you find this video valuable, then do hit the subscribe button and click on this video popping on the screen.